Hello, everyone. Welcome to another new release roundup video here at P.A.M. Diamond Paintings. I will be going through every single new release that dropped in the shop last week. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to choose the most recent 60 new releases, and I'm going to sort by latest. Okay, and let's go to where we left off. We didn't have many releases last week, but what we did release was absolutely amazing, and I am so excited to go through all of them with you. So the first release for the week was this digital image of an Xbox game controller. This is from our in-house digital art brand, Piddling at Memories. This is a 60 by 60 centimeter canvas with some AP drills. Let's go ahead and take a look at the close-up. Very colorful, perfect for the gamer in your life. Love the splatter paint effects in the background here, and also on the Xbox controller itself. Okay, and here is the rendering. So obviously lots of color blocking here in the black sections on the Xbox game controller, but in the backgrounds where there is all of this splatter paint, there is going to be confetti. And if you hear I'm recording in another section of my house today, so if you hear my cat meowing in the background, she has this weird thing about me being on technology. So anytime I'm talking to someone on the phone, anytime I'm on my computer, she doesn't like it very much. Okay, let's go to the next new release. Okay, so we had a whole bunch of new releases from Zack Dunn last week, and these are all absolutely incredible, as to be expected from Zack Dunn of A Beautiful Nightmare. So let's look at the first one here. Okay, this is Zack's version of Edward Scissorhands. So Johnny Depp is Edward Scissorhands, of course. This is a 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. Let's go ahead and look at the close-up. Now, this is a very monochromatic piece of artwork, a lot of gray, white, and black. And oh my goodness, guys, he captured the likeness of Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands like absolutely perfectly. And I was lucky enough, I just actually happened to be on Instagram when he was filming a live video of him working on this. And I got to see him complete it, which was really, really cool to see. But yeah, just look at all of these amazing paint strokes or brush strokes. Yeah, incredible piece of artwork. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Oh, it's so good. Lots of confetti, though, especially in his face and in the background. But it is balanced out by a decent amount of black color blocking in his hair, and also in portions of what he's wearing here. So definitely a confetti challenge with a little bit of color block relief scattered throughout. Okay, let's move to the next one. Now, this is my personal favorite of this batch of new releases by Zack Dunn. I just think it's so amazing. So this is the dreaded cat bat. It is a 60 by 80 centimeter canvas. Oh, look at it. It's so scary, but so adorable at the same time. Love the colors in this one. Love how this cat has red eyes, sitting on a branch of a tree in the middle of a cemetery. Oh my gosh. Zack really does color very well when he works with color. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Yeah, I love this one so, so much. Starting out easy up here with some color blocking, but quickly moving into confetti where all these colors are. Lots of confetti, of course, in the cat's fur. A little bit of color blocking here. Lots of confetti in the cat bat's wings. Yeah, Definitely a confetti challenge. Decent amount of color blocking in this under shadowy section of the tree limb that the cat is sitting on. And then some of the tombstones in the cemetery. Oh, amazing colors. This one will look so amazing once it's completed. Definitely in my shopping cart. Okay, moving on to Billy Butcherson by Zack Dunn of A Beautiful Nightmare. 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. Again, love how you can see this. It's like paint drips that like run down the canvas here. Love all the colors in his hair. Very kind of like pop art version of Billy Butcherson. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, let's look at the rendering next. Yeah, heck of a confetti challenge, guys. But, you know, definitely some decent sections of color blocking and portions of his hair, and the shadowing down here on his clothes. So the background is definitely going to offer you a confetti challenge along with his skin. But it looks like it's a decent balance of confetti and color blocking, to be honest. Oh, the rendering is absolutely fantastic, though. Such an amazing representation of the original artwork. Okay, next up we have Pyramid Head, 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. I am not much of a gamer. I believe this is a character from the Silent Hill um, video game series. Man, I hope I'm right about that. I'm not sure. um, but yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. And it looks like there might be a decent amount of color blocking in this open doorway here, or hallway, whatever that is. Wow. Definitely like something out of your nightmare, to be sure. Okay, yeah, so it looks like a huge portion of the canvas is black color blocking. Lots of confetti in the character itself, though. Lots of dark colors, gray and brown, black, of course. Okay, and next up we have another character from that video game series. This is the nurse, 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. Would be so cool to complete both of these. Hang them up side by side on a wall in your house if you're really into horror or this video game. Yeah, wow. Another absolutely frightening, terrifying character. Oh, the colors in this though, all of the orange and the yellow and like kind of like the brown and the rust red colors. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Wow, lots and lots of confetti, guys. But I mean, come on, compare it to the original artwork. That is a freaking amazing rendering. Yeah. One of the reasons I adore P.A.M. diamond paintings so much is the rendering. And this is definitely going to be a challenge. But such really really awesome colors. It almost looks like she's she's standing in like hell or something, just with all those warm colors in the background. Okay, let's see what we have next. Okay, this is the first of two Pokemon characters by Zack Dunn. This is Gengar, 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Pokemon was after my time and before my son's time. So I somehow missed out on the Pokemon craze. let's go ahead and take a look at the rendering now, or the original artwork. Now this has a lot of purple in it, which everyone knows makes me very happy personally. Oh, how cool. Look at all the, looks like they could be bats, maybe flying in the background around this full moon. Very, very cool portrayal of this character. Very, very popular response to this one and the other one that I'll be showing you shortly in the Facebook group. Look at that evil grin and those red eyes. Okay, cannot wait to see the rendering. Let's check it out. It's so freaking cool, guys. If you're a fan of Pokemon, get in on this one. I mean, do not hesitate. This is cool. And not too horrible with confetti. There's actually a lot of color blocking in the trees that surround him, and then also in the character himself, and then down here in what looks like a cemetery or tombstones. Most of the confetti is going to be in this. I don't know what this is, magic or force field surrounding him. Also in portions of the sky up here, and then a little bit in the actual character. But yeah, love the colors in this one. And the rendering, of course, is spot on and just absolutely perfect. Okay, lastly from Zack Dunn this week, we have Umbreon, another Pokemon character. This is 60 by 75 centimeters. I love this one. So cute. Look at that amazing full moon in the background. And then, of course, I just love how Zack paints flora. So just really, really pretty bright colors. Love how there are mushrooms down here as well. And then the character itself. I mean, come on. How cool is that? Look at the moon reflecting. That's fur. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the rendering. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. P.A.M knocked it out of the park with the renderings on these. Lots of color blocking actually in the character of Umbreon. Believe it or not, I thought there'd be a little more confetti since there's a lot of fur, but not quite as much as I thought there would be. And then of course in the flowers and the greenery surrounding the character, lots of confetti in those, and of course in that full moon. Also in the color transitions in the night sky. Amazing piece of artwork. And an amazing interpretation of it as a diamond painting here with this rendering. Always a good week when there are new releases from Zack Dunn of A Beautiful Nightmare. Okay, next we have 3 really unique new releases by Nat Ewert of Nat Ewert Art. She has a series of praying angels with cats, and we have 3 of them that were released last week. So this is Praying Angel Faith. This is a 50 by 70 centimeter canvas with some ABs. Let's take a look at the original artwork. Oh, she's just lovely. Look at this adorable cat looking over her shoulder. Amazingly detailed. Of course, Nat uses colored pencils as her main medium. And she just absolutely works magic with colored pencils. Okay, rendering time. Oh, it's incredible. This one is on my wish list for sure. This is my favorite of the 3 praying angels this week. Let's see. A little bit of color blocking in her skin, but really not much. Decent amount of confetti. Lots of confetti in the cat's fur, of course. Man, the rendering's absolutely cool. Not a lot of color blocking, to be honest. That's okay. That's why it looks so much like the original artwork. I mean, come on. Oh, so good. Okay, let's look at the next in this series. Okay, this is Praying Angel Ariana. This is a 50 by 70 centimeter canvas as well. Love the rainbow colors in this one. She has her eyes closed. I love how the cat is kind of tucked under her chin and curled up. Very, very sweet. And the rendering. Tons and tons of confetti. Not going to lie to you on that one. But oh, it looks so good. And the colors. I just love the oranges and the blues and the purples. Um, yeah, and I love how the cat kind of has its eyes closed. It's mirroring her. She has her eyes closed as well. So very sweet. Sweet angel and kitty. Okay, and the last of this series is Praying Angel Nikki. This is available in two sizes. So if you look down here with me, it's available in a 50 by 70 or a 60 by 85 centimeter. Your choice of round or square drills. Okay, here's the original artwork. Again, lots of orange and blue in this one. This angel has blonde hair, and she has looks like a little ginger kitty here on her shoulder. Looks like she might have a rosaries here wrapped around her. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Okay, this is probably the smallest rendering, and then let's see if I can get to the, yeah, that's the larger rendering. It's a tad bit clearer. As in the previous two angels in this series, lots of confetti. Wow, these have almost kind of like a stained glass look to them. Okay, let's see who we had next. Ah, yes, this is exciting. So we also debuted a collection from a brand new artist at P.A.M. Diamond Paintings last week. We're very happy to be working with Ela Tell. Her artwork is very whimsical and colorful, and here is the first one. This is Alice's Abyss. It is available in 50 by 70 centimeter canvas. Oh, she's so sweet. I just love, you guys know I love the big-eyed characters. So this is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I just love different, unique portrayals of Alice. Very common character in the world of art and diamond painting, but I just love seeing how different artists put their own like twists on the character. Really pretty colors in this. Lots of soft pinks, blues, and yellows. Love the dress she's wearing. And her boots and striped stockings. Okay, let's look at the rendering. All right, decent portions of color blocking in the background with, of course, confetti where there are color transitions. Lots of confetti in her hair, a little bit of color blocking in her face. And then decent sections of color blocking in her dress. So not a terribly challenging diamond painting, but still looks really good. Still captures all the details of that original artwork. Okay, next up from Ela Tell, we have Forbidden Sweets. This is going to be, it's available on a 50 by 70 centimeter canvas. It is available with several specialty drill options. So you can either choose to just receive AB drills as your specialty drills, or you can choose a mix of ABs and twinkle dust drills, or just twinkle dust drills as your specialty drill option. Of course, the least expensive option will be just the AB drills. Okay, this one is so cool. It's very surrealistic. So this girl has beautiful pink hair. She is holding what looks like a melting lollipop in front of one of her eyes. And It looks like maybe it's melted onto her, or either what she's wearing is melting. Very cool. Oh, I think I believe this does not have the rendering. Yeah, they're both the original. So there isn't a rendering available for this in the moment. So sorry about that. I will bring that up to Pam and let her know so that can be fixed. So check back a little bit later, and I'm sure the rendered version will be uploaded onto the website. Oh, this one is so cool. This is Ariel a la Clint. So it's like Ariel for Little Mermaid, but done in a Gustav Klimt style. I believe it's Gustav Klimt. But yeah, also by Ela Tell, 50 by 70 centimeters. She is so sweet, guys. Just look at her. Look at all the really amazing colors in this too, and all the patterns. It'd be so fun to diamond painting all these different shapes and patterns that are surrounding her. She's so sweet. Look at her. Oh, I can't wait to see the rendering. Oh, it's so good. So much fun. So I didn't notice this in the original. Let's look at the original again. It looks like this might be a piece of fabric, because a transparent fabric, because you can kind of see her through this fabric. So I love how that detail is captured in the rendering very, very well. Lots of confetti in these patterns, actually, and shapes. Let's see, a lot of confetti in her face and hair and portions of her tail, a little bit of color blocking in that tail, and in some portions of her skin. But I would say it's a majority color block canvas, to be sure. Very cool take on the Little Mermaid, her Ariel. Okay, the next one is kind of creepy, creepy cute, I guess. This is dispensable parts. It's a 50 by 70 centimeter canvas. So this one, the character looks like she's cutting off part of her hair, but it's bleeding. um, and she's not even holding the scissors; they're kind of levitating. So she's working some kind of interesting magic. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the rendering. It looks amazing as diamond painting. Lots of confetti in the background and in her hair. Little bit of color blocking in her face here, but definitely a majority confetti rendered canvas. Very unique and unusual piece of artwork. Definitely on the quirky side, but a lot of artwork at P.A.M. Diamond Paintings is just so unique and interesting, and you won't find anything like this anywhere else. That is for sure. Which I think is a good thing. Okay, next up from Ela Tell's debut collection with us is Fairy Tale in a Flower World. This is a 50 by 70 centimeter canvas. So it looks like we have a princess here. She has really pretty red hair, green eyes. Love the little puff sleeve dress she's wearing. And then it looks like there are a lot of really pretty flowers in the background. I don't know if those are thistles or not. I can't really tell. Lots of purple and green. You know how I feel about that. Love that color combination. And also orange and blue. This has it all for me. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Oh, I love it. But man, oh man, is it a confetti challenge? Not gonna lie, don't see a lot of color blocking in this one. Little bit in her face. If there is color blocking elsewhere, it is in very small sections. But you have to have that color blocking for those details. Yeah, I can't wait to see what else Ela Tell has to offer us. Okay, and then this next one is the final piece of artwork in Ela Tell's debut collection with us. This one may maybe my favorite of the bunch. I think I said that about a piece earlier, maybe, but I think this one is awesome. This is Celestial Sovereign, 60 by 60 centimeters, so a little bit of a smaller size canvas. Incredible. Looks like we have another princess. She is maybe on an alien planet. um, she there's of course the sky in the background with all of these different planets. Um, wow, and then she has a necklace with looks like an eye, an eye in the necklace. Love her off-shoulder dress. Okay, let's look at the rendering. Okay, now insanely cool rendering, but definitely confetti crazy. Especially in the sky. Look at all that confetti, guys. Wow. But if you're up for a challenge, it will totally be worth your time because when you're finished with the diamond painting, it is going to look like the original artwork. Yeah, I mean, I don't see, I see hardly any color blocking. Maybe a little bit in these flowers down here. Um, but the confetti lover in me wants to dive right into this one. That is to be sure. Okay, we had one really cool release from BwanaDevilArt this week. This is Twilight Zone, Eye of the Beholder. It's a 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. So it is from one of the most famous episodes of Twilight Zone. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of color blocking in this one, but I love how it's a very limited color palette. It really makes that neon green pop. Eye of the Beholder. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rendering. Okay, yep, of course, lots of white color blocking. Um, Also color blocking in sections of the background here. Lots of confetti in the word beholder though. But oh, it looks incredible. It does look just like the original artwork. Amazing. And just as a reminder, you have 8 days to left to sign up for the P.A.M. Diamond Paintings BwanaDevilArt Twilight Zone subscription plan collaboration. That was a mouthful. So what you will do is find the listing for the subscription plan on the website. You can find it either through BwanaDevilArt or even clicking on Twilight Zone as a keyword. Or I believe if you go to, let me take you back. It's probably not going to let me go back. If you go to shop and then look at all the subcategories on the left-hand side, there's a subcategory for a subscription plan. If you click on that, it will take you to the listing. But you pay up front. I believe it's $150 up front. And then the payments are automatically drafted, kind of like a subscription service, every couple of weeks. But visit the original listing for more details. I believe it's $300 total. That includes shipping, and that is for 4 Twilight Zone themed diamond painting canvases. And the first one will ship, I believe, September of this year. So definitely something to look forward to. All of those canvases will only be available through the subscription plan. They will not be released separately outside of the subscription plan. So very limited edition diamond painting canvases from BwanaDevilArt and P.A.M. Diamond Paintings. Okay, next we had a couple of new releases from Dreamy Witch. Lots of purples in this one. Absolutely love that, of course. It's a 60 by 60 centimeter canvas, as are most of her pieces of artwork. And I just heard my earbuds kind of make a funny noise. So if for some reason they die during the course of the rest of the filming of this, I may have to film part two. But anyhow, we will keep soldiering on. Okay, yes, Autumn Night, 60 by 60 centimeters. Gorgeous purples. Love the full moon in the background. Her gorgeous green eyes, of course, pop amongst all the purple here. And she's enjoying looks like a hot cup of coffee, maybe a latte. Look how she's, looks like she's sitting on a back porch overlooking the cityscape. All right, lots and lots of purples in this one. Her hair is confetti crazy, as is her jacket, which looks like it was maybe a fur coat or a faux fur coat. Little bit of color blocking in her hat and in the moon. And boy, those green eyes really stand out. Lovely. Just love Dreamy Witches. Okay. So in the release this week, she features a couple of girls or witches with wolves. And I think this is my favorite of the bunch. And I think I need to let Pam know about this one too. This one it's just the rendered version. So not the original artwork. Let me make sure. Yeah, I need to let her know. So it is just the rendered. I don't have the original for you, but man, look at how good the rendering is by itself. Holy moly. One of my favorites from her this week, to be sure. A little bit of color blocking in her hair in the background, of course, in that sky. Of course, when it comes to the wolf, that's a lot of confetti in its fur. But I mean, oh, they look so cool together. And I love how their eyes match. Same eye color. Okay, next up we have Howling at the Moon. Another witch with her wolf. Here's the original. She's beautiful. Love her black hair. And of course her wolf companion. Beautiful starry night sky and full moon. Okay, let's see. Some color blocking in the sky with confetti where there are color transitions. A little bit of color blocking in that moon. Her hair, a lot of confetti. A lot of confetti in the wolf's fur, of course, and in all of this flowers and greenery in the background. Lots of confetti there. Okay, next up, this is the third of the witches with their wolves included in the Dreamy Witch release this week. 60 by 60 centimeters. This is a witch wolf. Oh, that's cool. I like how the background's kind of blurry. That's neat. Another beautiful raven-haired witch with her wolf. Dreamy Witch does create her artwork digitally with AI enhancements, but man, is she good at what she does. Okay, and here's the rendering. Very cool how that blurry background looks in the rendering. I like that. Lots of color blocking in her hat. But the lace in her dress, there's always confetti when there's lace involved. And more times than not, also in fur and hair. So yeah, all of that is true in this diamond painting. Also in the flowers. So yeah, flowers, lace, fur, and hair. Okay. All right, and here's another. And I forgot about this one. This is a goddess with two wolves. So a lot of wolf themed pieces of artwork by Dreamy Witch this week. So yeah, this is the goddess of the occult. Wow, love how there's a full moon right behind her. Her updo is beautiful. all the curls hanging down on the sides. She is absolutely stunning. Her eyes are just looking into your soul. Wow. And the wolves have eyes that are glowing here. Fantastic. Let's look at the rendering. Whoa, okay. Decent amount of color blocking in the background here, as you can see. The wolves themselves and the darker parts, the shadowed parts, lots of color blocking there. Her dress features a lot of confetti, as does her jewelry. The flowers in her hair, also in the hair of the goddess herself. Stunning piece of artwork, and it will make for a stunning diamond painting. Okay, I believe this was the last release from Dreamy Witch this week. This is the Seer Crow, 60 by 60 centimeters. Love it when she branches out and does things other than witches. Amazing crow. Love all the florals surrounding the crow. Lots of crystals, of course, and candles and other witchy paraphernalia here on the table. And of course, the crow is sitting on a crystal ball. Very cool. Okay, so majority of the canvas is confetti, but the majority of the crow itself is color blocking, believe it or not. This shadowy underside. But all the flowers surrounding it, the witchy paraphernalia on the table, a lot of color transitions in the background. So there's going to be a lot of confetti there. Color block moon. Love the muted colors in this one, though. Okay, and then we're moving on to our final new releases of the week, or of last week. These are all by Michael Banks of Sugarfueled Art. Now, what I love about this release from Michael Banks this time around is they're not only cats. They also, this release also includes other animals. So here's the first one. It is a raccoon. This is titled Lucky Day. It is a 45 by 60 centimeter canvas, so a little bit smaller. Nice manageable size. So we have a raccoon here in an alleyway. Looks like it's outside of a bagel or a bakery shop. It's either a bagel or a donut. It could be either. Look at this guy. Look at his big eyes. How adorable. So he's poking his head out of a trash can. Obviously, he has scored big time. Oh, let's take a look at the rendering. Okay, so a decent amount of color blocking on this side wall here. A little bit of single placing confetti mixed in. Raccoon, of course, has a lot of confetti in its fur. Also in the ground, on the ground here, in the food and baked goods that are scattered around. But yeah, the main star of this is the raccoon, and he looks phenomenal. And yeah, love seeing these new characters by Michael Banks. They're always so adorable. This one is so cool. This next one. So this one is a rat. This one's titled Who's Bad? Also 45 by 60 centimeters. So we have Bad here, spray painted on the wall. Looks like it's maybe in a subway. You get the most innocent looking rat you've ever seen, and it looks like this rat has scored a piece of Carnegie Deli strawberry cheesecake. Oh, I mean the eyes. It's all about the eyes. Look at his little rat teeth here. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Lot more confetti than I thought there would be on that subway wall, and the spray painted Bad. And of course the rat itself, I mean it has to have the confetti in its fur. So yeah, a small canvas, but definitely a confetti challenge nonetheless. That really makes me want a piece of Carnegie Deli cheesecake. Okay. Next release is a cat. So this one is Oopsie. 50 by 70 centimeters, so a little bit larger than the previous two that we looked at. Here's the original artwork. I have a feeling that background is going to be confetti crazy. We will find out shortly. Oh my goodness. Look at this cat. So upset about this ice cream that was obviously dropped on the ground. What a waste. This kitty is so forlorn over this ice cream cone. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Love that there are so many blues in this background, but boy, is that going to be a confetti challenge. Same thing with the cat's fur. Yeah, Michael Banks's artwork tends to render very the diamond paintings tend to be very confetti heavy from his artwork. I think it's because of the oil paints that he works with. Um, I think they tend to render that way. It's kind of the very similar to the way that watercolor artwork renders. About the only color blocking I see are in portions of the cat's big sorrowful eyes. That's it. A little bit in the background, but not huge sections. You're not going to go very long without having a single place every once in a while. Okay, next up from Michael Banks. This one's really super cool. It is so creepy cute. I love creepy cute stuff. So this is Sugar Twins. It's a 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. We have conjoined twins here. Looks like there might be a boy and a girl. So the girl's wearing looks like a head bow made from a piece of candy. Love how you can see little eyelashes here on her skull. She also has a pink, looks like ice cream cone, and then the boy has a blue ice cream cone, and they're sharing one heart. So this one might have a lot of color blocking since there's quite a bit of black. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, lots of color blocking in that background. A little bit of confetti where there were some color variations on the canvas. Of course, the conjoined twins themselves, lots of confetti in those skulls and in the skeleton. But yeah, I mean, if you take the background into consideration, I would say it's maybe a 60% confetti, 40% color block canvas, maybe 50-50. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next release from Michael Banks of Sugarfueled Art. Okay, next up we have a 60 by 80 centimeter canvas. This one is called Pretty Litter. So we have a white cat here. Love how there's a pink background. And then, oh, poor kitty. Looks like she's gotten bubble gum on her paw, and she's trying to lick it away. And her big eyes just make you feel so sorry for her. But I love how it's called Pretty Litter. Get it? Kitty litter, pretty litter. Okay, let's look at oh, it looks so good, man. But it's really confetti heavy though. But it looks so good. Oh yeah, it captured the details on the original so well. I mean, look at the ground here, and then yeah, look at that. Yeah, renderings are you're never disappointed in the renderings of P.A.M. diamond paintings. I can tell you that much. Um, Looks like there's a decent amount of color blocking in the kitty herself, especially on her head. But everywhere else, confetti syndrome. As to be expected with a Michael Banks piece of Michael Banks artwork. Okay, and I believe this is our last release of the week. Okay, this is The Ground is Sour. It is a 40 by 50 centimeter canvas. This one is definitely on my wish list. I love this one. Oh, you know what? There is one more. Now that I think about it, I love this one, and then there's one more that we haven't looked at that was definitely going to go on my wish list. So we have a cat here, obviously standing its ground. It's fiercely protecting this cemetery. Love this gradient, the gradient It's like an ombre background. I love all the greens. Just love it. Yeah, I'm really I'm really drawn to this one. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. Okay, so lots of confetti, even in the smaller size. A little bit of color blocking in its sections of its fur. Also, some sections of the sky, but there's an awful lot of single place confetti I see here scattered around. Be a nice smaller canvas to work on between larger ones. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking there were 6 releases by Michael Banks this week, but there were 8. So we still have a few more to go. This is Curiosity. Oh, this one is so adorable. 60 by 75 centimeter canvas. Let's take a look. Really cute tuxedo cat. I mean, come on, guys. Those eyes. You can get lost in those eyes. Looks like this curious kitty is, I don't know, on a cliff or something, like next to an ocean. There is a oyster with a pearl. Looks like a fisherman's hook here. Starfish, and then I love how there's a Swedish fish here. Of course, it's Sugarfueled art. You have to have a piece of candy. And of course, it's a Swedish fish. At least that's what I think it is. That's what it looks like to me. Love the stormy, cloudy background. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering next. Man, it looks incredible. But yeah, that background with all of those different colors and transitions, lots of confetti there. Some color blocking in the cat's fur. All of the details on this cliff that the kitty is standing on, that's a lot of confetti there. Also confetti in these breaking waves here behind the kitty. Ah, adorable. Can't get over how cute that one is. I think we missed one. I don't know how, because there's another one of a bat that I know I didn't look at. So let me backtrack really quickly. Let's look at the latest here under. Okay. I don't know. I didn't see that on the main page, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is Shadows of the Night. Now, the reason I love this one so much is because this is obviously inspired by the late 1960s, early 1970s gothic daytime soap opera, Dark Shadows. I went through an obsessive phase watching reruns of that. I don't know, about 20 years ago, where you can only find them on VHS tapes at the time. But anyway, this, I believe, is Barnabas Collins, so the main character in his bat form. I might be wrong, but this is definitely his cane with looks like a dog head, the red eyes. But that's who I choose to believe this is. So again, adorable, big black eyes, this little bat nose and fangs, and then what is hilarious about this is he's bitten into what looks to be jelly donuts. So it looks like blood running out of the donuts when it's really just probably raspberry or strawberry jelly. Yeah, this one I love so much. It is on my wish list. I would love to work on this one day. Okay, let's take a look at the rendering. I mean, the confetti is 100% real on this, but it looks amazing, guys. That rendering is fantastic. Definitely does justice to the original artwork, and I personally will enjoy placing every single one of these drills if I can get a completed diamond painting that looks like this. So yeah, In love with it. Okay, that was the last release of last week. So let's recap, backtrack here. Give me a moment. I'm heading there. All right, never mind. Let's go back to shop and sort by latest. Okay, so there were 8 new releases by Michael Banks of Sugarfueled Art for cats and for other creatures, which is fun. We had 6 new releases by Dreamy Witch, 4 of which were witches with their uh, wolf familiars. We had 1 release from BwanaDevilArt, 6 new releases from Ela Tell, a new artist, traditional artist with P.A.M. diamond paintings. 3 new releases by Nat Ewert Art from her Praying Angels series. And 7 new releases by Zack Dunn of A Beautiful Nightmare. I mean, absolutely stunning, unique, beautiful new releases by Zack Dunn. And then we had a piece of digital artwork here, Xbox game controller. So yeah, as always, a very interesting and eclectic mix of art here at P.A.M. Diamond Paintings, and we hope that you find something that you love. Please go to the website and take a look, and feel free to add to your wish list. And yeah, have fun. I could spend hours looking through the website. There are hundreds of diamond paintings to choose from, and that's why my wish list is probably 10 miles long at this point. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy diamond painting, everybody, and bye for now.